It's the afternoon time around me, so hope he has his lunch and everything. You not heard of Alan Wake, man? If you play these, make sure that you play the first Alan Wake game and you play Control as well. I'm streaming off my PlayStation as of this moment. I have a PlayStation 5 HD camera. Yo, what's up, Abby?
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
Yeah, you might have to. That's good calling.
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Oh yeah, I forgot about. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna rush through this part. I would skip this, but yeah. That's fine.
Can you hear me?
Come on, Anne. We should go.
Where'd he gone?
What quality, the game or the camera? That did not get me. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's do this. Man, that noise. What's up, Lauren? We are back in Bright Falls. Welcome in. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is Nightingale. Yep. That's the best response to that. Poor guy. What's up, guys? I'm so excited to be playing this. I've been hyped for this since I played the first one.
How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No
Oh,
spoilers.
Night Springs.
I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
Oh, there's film grain. I need to turn that film grain off.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Lovely Sam Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so...
Okay, let's see here. Graphics. Turn off this stuff.
Where's the deputy?
There we go.
Eating
Welcome in, Riri. Alright, so we are here. Okay. Go down here. If you're new to how I play these type of games, I generally look for
The Federal Bureau of Control.
like little
That's a new one.
hidden stuff too.
Toxic volcanic gas, huh?
The FBC is
I don't
an
like the
obscure
speed through
branch.
stuff.
Only shows up for unusual cases.
Well, what's so unusual about volcanic gas?
Beats me.
Welcome in, Jamal.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Man, that snarky comment, did you hear that? Welcome back, Anderson. I'm probably gonna hear that a lot this playthrough.
This can't be the right way.
Oh, the game is forcing me, okay. What do you mean the screen like that?
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, The federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty
Jamal, I'll answer you in a second.
Not that we have anything against city folk, cried Thornton. But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Alright, so Jamal, it's through PlayStation. All I'm doing is screen recording off another device on the TikTok.
Are they gone? These fucking out-of-towners. We can handle this ourselves if they just stay the hell out of it. All of them.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly. The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. everything we know about the previous murders.
Okay.
Worth taking another look.
So the case board is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress the investigation. Alright, so let's see here. Let's see here. So all victims reported missing in 2010, no other commonalities. So we have Ted Lane, Wendy Davis, and Percy Wolf. So stab wounds, bloating, bruising to the wrist. So it looks like very large chest wounds, okay. Alright, so a nightingale, bruising to the left wrist. So these are pretty similar to the other ones. Yeah, chest trauma. Okay. Let's take a look in this area too. Okay. Oh, Sam Lake was great, and I assume that's her daughter. And then the map is here as well. Okay.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
There's... Oh, okay. It's just saying there's a view right here. I assume it's Cauldron Lake.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
Also, it's looking like there are more cases that are similar to this, what we're doing. Okay. So this ain't like a piece of paper like you pick up in like the first game. So that's how you dodge, okay.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
So I have no items, okay. Let's scoot this for a second. Alright, so I can't go over there just yet, that's locked. So I'm gonna keep going through the trail here. Actually, hold on a second. Welcome in, guys.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
See if there's any, like, hidden stuff around here. There's not. Okay, great. Alright.
stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Okay, okay. Now let's see what the story of this is. A Mirror Peak, the mighty mountain. The distance is no other than the Mirror Peak. Okay. What's up, TJ?
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Oh my lord. Alright.
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
So where am I going? Oh, so this is a long trail, and the game is making me turn around. Okay.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movie.
Alright, so we can either hold the fire button and activate auto fire mode. I need a ton of those pages. Nothing new with the case board either. Oh, there's a point of interest. Okay. I'm going away from it.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
Okay.
Good. Dangerous place.
Oh wait, I think I have another piece. And I don't think I can add anything yet to the file. Yes, I can.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message.
I'm gonna move my camera. It's the one thing I don't like about PlayStation. Okay. I know Casey's getting mad. I keep stopping every corner. Look, you and, oh yeah.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
This is probably some site I'll come to later. Got some batteries, yay. Alright, so we at the witch's hut. Here lived the witch of Cauldron Lake. Beware, her spirit may haunt this place. Alright. So this looks like a bunch of campers went over here. I assume something happened to them.
A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
Oh, look at that. They're talking about Alan is watching over us. Okay. So they're aware of the the dark place. So let's put this on the case board here. Cases, let's put this. Put that here. Okay, next one we got clues. Lunchbox found near Cauldron, which is hut by the lake. Okay, be this area too. Okay. I already read that. Alright, let's continue going further. So, the murder site is here, but let's see if the game will let me go down here. More flooding, okay. Oh, and she's missing the part of her chest. So, the witch is Laddle. There's no mystery cauldron like being named after its cauldron shaping it. There are many mysterious stories about the lake. It being a gloomy doorway to the underworld, or of a witch whose cauldron the lake really was. The legend tells that when the affections of the local sheriff went unanswered, he accused the lady in questioning of having bewitched him. She was drowned, but her dropped ladle grew into a strange area named Witch's Ladle. The woman returned to avenge her wrongdoers. If she was not a witch before, she was one now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake. Then she took out his heart and locked it in a box. With the heart, she would summon him from the lake to exact revenge on her behalf, or that's how the legend goes. Okay. I don't want to do that. Okay. So can't go down there just yet. So the red mark, like the or color like that, mean I can't go that way. Just follow this trail.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
Alright. Monday 9:30, some suspicious activity spotted. All good, man. I'll catch you later. The fielder thought he saw movement in the bushes. Okay. Oh, so it's just reporting that other stuff. Okay. Anything else in here? Okay, there's nothing.
So, FBI, huh? That's so cool.
What's up, Lex? How are you?
Serial killers and shootouts with the mob?
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
I'll go searching around, and after I take a look at this.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now he didn't touch nothing, you know. Procedure.
Thanks for the follow, Hakeem.
Stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tar. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Step 1. Examine the corpse.
I'm trying to.
Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic. Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Placing a key image on the case board begins a new line into the investigation. Okay. When the key image is placed, it will prompt a new question. Alright, is it consistent with the previous murders?
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
Mm-hmm.
Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Let's add all this to the case board. And it's pretty consistent with the other 3 people that they report in the beginning of this game.
think, Saga.
Right? It goes here. Newly discovered. Into open question. That's exactly what I was trying to do.
Strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Okay. So we need to learn more about the victim and then learn more about the killer. Okay. And is there anything in these? No, there's not.
Casey's favorite brand. Tastes terrible.
Yeah, I can't do any of these weapon upgrades.
Mom may be gone, but whenever I read this, I feel like she's still here. If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softie Casey is.
Oh, Sam, like...
Who is our victim?
Oh, so you can
Who
leave
killed
that
him?
way, too.
Need to find more clues. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
Okay, so let's go back to the board. And let's put some of these more evidence things on here. Welcome in, y'all. Hope you guys are having a great day. Alright, so now... So, this is probably more towards... Oh, for later. Okay, so that's what that looks like, too. Yeah, it's more just for the killer, just because of their footsteps and everything. So we have 2 cases that we're actively looking at right now. I assume there's going to be much more later. There's not anything for the lunch boxes either.
Was he killed here, or brought here after? For display. Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Okay. Let's go.
I'll be back in a second.
Take a look around.
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation.
Station heads are not currently available. Access is restricted without their permission.
Nice
Okay.
talking to you, too.
For real. Okay, so on the map, yeah, so the buzzer can't do anything. So that's still an active investigation site.
Anderson. Hey, let's get back to work over here, can we?
Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Oh, so we got an actual case file on Casey. Okay.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Oh yeah, 2010 when Alan Wake
I
came
think that's
out.
everything. For now, at least.
All right, let's go back to the case board here and let's update it. So let's see. So we can add Casey's file, I assume, to the victim part.
Boot prints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
And then this can probably go under victims as well. There we go.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
So now we can add these clues in here too. So there's a tripod and then some beer.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
Lovely Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Find the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Okay.
This mug always cheers me up.
So now we know that Nightingale came from the lake. Well, I mean, especially, you know, from the beginning part of it, too. So we need to check the lake shore now.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow.
Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I'll just wait here.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction.
So I assume we're going over here.
For him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Mm-hmm. Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
I didn't even notice that tree was that huge.
It is kind of creepy, though. I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
So, before I went to... Okay, it's still flooded. Never mind.
A witch with no heart. A strange echo of owl murder.
Mm-hmm. Welcome in, y'all. Oh, there's footsteps. Oh?
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no...
Alright, so now we can add these two clues as well.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
No, they don't.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Am I supposed to do something? Oh.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school.
Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Mm-hmm, like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading the words. These words felt like a message.
Oh, there's Alan.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
So now we got Alan writing
I should
about
profile
it.
Nightingale about this page.
And now it's okay. It's not letting me go there. Okay, there we go. I don't know why I was doing it. That was really weird.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here. What they were doing. Someone playing a game with them. Leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them. Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
Alright, so now we have more profiling.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Okay. Wait, am I not done in here? I'm not. Oops, my bad.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Okay, so that's that. Is there anything else? Okay, so that's where the manuscript pages go in this game.
My first ever prank on Casey. A true classic.
Okay, there we go.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Check the map one more time. So I went for all this, did the, okay. I pretty much did everything I think I can right now in this area.
This entire area is inside a caldera. This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
You got it. I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano.
You made it back.
I mean, my daughter.
Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination, ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Okay.
Thanks.
So it's a short but
Let's get the car.
I guess I
Drive to
followed
Bright
Casey.
Falls and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Oh, let's send a lunchbox.
There's another lunchbox.
So we're all in this together. Hero, have a heroic day. All these little clues, just, you know, just suggesting Alan is literally watching him. Alright, let's add this to the case board. Let's see. Oh, okay. Let's leave the mine area.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Alright, so that's what that shortcut did to us. Okay. Oh, this is back where we started, okay. Oh. I was gonna say I'm stuck.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner. I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Oh man. I feel so weird looking at this town after that first game. It looks so good.
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Dude
I'm
don't
gonna
know
go
how to
check
work a
something out.
cell phone.
Be right back.
Got it.
It's rain. Okay. That dude's still trying to work that cell phone.
I need bolt cutters.
Alright, so we don't have a map of Bright Falls yet. No, that's locked too. I don't know if it's a lock that I can break, but we'll see later in the game. This is Alan Wake 2.
Hey, how's it going?
So sleepy. Just a few more days.
This place is so dark. Oh,
Hello.
I'm not even trying to barge through the doors like that. Imagine you're sitting there chilling like that, dude, and some lady just barges through the door like that. Alright, so it's Summer 2010. Cauldron Lake, look at the news and rumors, focus on 2010. Cross-reference with the old case files from the New York City cult. Similarities, commonalities, and methodology, part of series. Find out name of good coffee from diner. This must be Casey's room. Here's all the coffee. Can't open that door. Can't open that. It's locked.
It won't open.
Okay, so there's dialogue for that door, which suggests that there's something probably for it later. This is giving Ocean View Motel vibes from Control.
Hey there.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Oh, so this is like their... Oh, thank you for the follow, Mary. Appreciate you. So this is kind of like their case board.
I can't force it open.
Oh, this is exactly the same room as her, mind space. And that dude is dancing. Okay. Take our map. Oh. There's a lot of space here. More space than I thought. Dude running out. This dude is running out of space on his phone. He keeps taking selfies.
Hi there. Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Luna, please stop. This town is so strange. And there's the diner.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Okay.
Tweet, tweet, my sweets. Now why'd you go and do that?
Oh.
Stomping around like that. Scaring
Oops.
Days of our lives are fleeting, and they end in the end. They end.
This town is... There's something off with this town. So, okay. I'll go up here.
Who else to keep this city clean if not I? Who else to protect its citizens from it?
So there's not much area that I can search of in this town. Close that road off. And then... Sheriff station's right there.
Trash, garbage, refuse, call it what you will. I will make it disappear.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Brinker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
2010.
Can't believe that happened. Still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed. Have some pie. Don't take your mind off things.
Okay.
Rest easy, buddy. I need something to force this open.
Alright, that's locked.
I can't get through this.
Wow, you can shut doors too? Okay. Alright, where's this witness at?
Hey, how are you doing?
That's exactly why I hate small towns.
Keep it down, Ed. You know how touchy these rural towns... Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Okay. So why were you at
What
Cauldron
were you
Lake?
doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree. The cult of the tree."
Okay, so now I got the name.
Cult of the tree. Oh, and then we found it. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Okay.
The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
Found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth.
Welcome in, AJ. Oh, so that's how I can go back to the radio, okay. Alright, so we
dealing with
got
an
the case
organized
closed on
group
who
of
the killers
killers.
are.
Not a lone serial killer.
So now we have a whole separate case file for the Cult of the Tree.
I need to know more about the Cult of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Alright. The cultists were wearing deer masks.
The Cult of the Tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting. So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing, Timmy.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear friends.
Oh, God. Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl.
Oh?
How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Okay. So let's add these now to the evidence board. So they have a necklace with triangle symbols. It's probably under their psychology. No?
Ugh.
So joy can be used as a subtle indicator of a membership. Okay.
Good day.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the
Morning,
day.
Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Oh, there's that symbol right there, too.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Hey.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between...
So this wasn't in the first one,
You can
then.
handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
It's still locked, okay.
I can't force it open. Okay, let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? Why? Aha. They did leave something inside his chest. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that? Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
The body shows signs of being submerged in water, post-mortem. It doesn't add up.
Yeah, let's add these to the case board.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us. Think.
What?
Chest wound is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated, waterlogged. Doesn't add up. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
There's a page, okay.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on.
They thought about the future?
We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
Whoa.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Oh, he out. So I gotta stay, okay.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Oh, where did he go?
Vanished.
Okay. And now we just have Alan just staring at us. Alright, so chapter 1. We learned that Nightingale was the victim. They put a page where his heart was, and he vanished pretty much. Alright.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the...
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster. Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. He was there too. Nightingale was, but wasn't a Taken, a creature of darkness. He was beyond her reach, where some other strange reality, the dark place, merged with ours. This place and the dark place, a tarp thrown over top, drowning everything beneath it, a flood of darkness, soaking into everything, spoiling it, rotting it. The page called this area an overlap. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult, required precise steps, a ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster before he killed again. Her job. He'd be inside, waiting for her. The autopsy room was a mess, like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her under the light, lurched past her. The Taken could not see into bright light. The light hurt them, hurt the darkness in them, made them vulnerable. I flick the switch, it goes click. Show me the clicker, lights are off, but somebody's home. Hemingway brought you here, witch. Get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth. Nightingale had no heart in his chest, but here he was, killing a monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror.
Oh, I don't know if that was
High
there,
strangler case.
but...
Proud of that one.
Alright, there's... Wait. Oh, those the radio things. Okay, so I can go back and listen to the chapter songs. And then the radio, okay.
Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to
There's
blame
not.
this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose.
Alright. Now we need to go to the mine place. We have something more on Casey's file.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
Alright, big thing is, where did he go?
That's not right. Keep trying.
Alright, the next thing is Casey the Cola Tree is performing rituals. It's not one of those. Okay, then. No. I think that's it in this mind area.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
Can't be opened on this side.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
But that's crazy, right, Thornton?
Hello, just gonna sit there and talk while, okay.
Do anything. He's dead.
Yeah, right. Well, that's all crazy talk. Monsters aren't real, and what do you mean the sheriff disappeared? Like poof? He's gone like magic? Magic's not real.
Magic's not real. Right, Mulligan?
No, Thornton. Monsters aren't real, and magic's definitely not real.
Knew that.
Let's see, this is still locked. Okay.
They're a fine pair.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. If only had a tour guide also. It's bear season. Did somebody call for a tour guide?
Oh my lord.
Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable
That's
tour
so corny.
experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Yanko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government. And that's why, at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours, we say, fuck the government.
Oh!
We have bolt cutters. Oh, wow. You think of everything. And we'll take you anywhere. Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak.
All these props are just
Tour
making
of a
me laugh.
lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear
Oh,
Diner
it's the
coffee mug.
thermos from the first game. That's great. That's funny. We didn't play the first one. Those thermos things, those were collectibles. Okay, I need to figure out how to get these set up.
Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
All these random emails. Dude faking his job. Fake it till you make it. And she faking it till she makes it too.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
Smart choice, Anderson.
Take it easy.
Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need back the Bright Falls case.
The pages haven't been wrong yet. I agree. But it's our best lead.
How many times do we have to do this, Walter? Huh?
I'm gonna take a quick look around. Meet you back at the car.
See you in a bit.
Okay. The dude's just staring.
Hey, how's it going? Hello.
This whole town is weird.
I need to head back.
Okay. The 2 phone calls this guy took. Oh. Oh. Interesting. Okay.
Merceda won't roll over on the issues.
Let's see if anything's new at the diner area.
Enjoy your day.
Yako, we're going to a cool guy's house to drink some brewskis. Are you coming? No, Ilmo. I'm very busy wearing a turtleneck and drinking wine. Like an asshole. Oh dear, I know what Yako needs. I'm here to the rescue.
Oh, it's that bear thing. I can't. Alright, let's go to Cauldron Lake.
Good to see you.
Did you check out the town, Anderson?
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Waiting on you. I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders.
Oh?
You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story. The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
Somebody's here too.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case.
That's probably still locked, honestly. So let's go take the shortcut.
I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs don't do a damn thing, huh?
So clear signs of tampering. Signal was rerouted to a transmitter, not one of ours. Okay, leaving this in. Okay.
A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve. Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded the rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
Monsters, overlaps, rituals. What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around, learn what this ritual is. After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else. Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
A creepy twig sculpture?
All these triangles just keep popping up. Let this be a foul warning to you trespassers. Oh, it has a purpose.
I feel bad for these guys.
Okay, how do I get out of here? Oh, there's the door. Where am I at on the map? What's the point of interest?
Hey, Casey. What's the far's favorite shape?
There's just one case without the...
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
Bro, what is happening? Okay, let's go back to the mine place here. Triangle carving on the table where Nightingale was found.
Think.
So there's two more, okay.
Another one of those lunch boxes.
Oh. There's 4 more to go. Okay. Alright, let's see if anything is up there.
I'm getting flashbacks. Remember Ohio?
Sure. The North Side slasher. But that case was completely different.
The trees, Anderson. He hid the bodies in the forest.
So it doesn't look like much has changed since I was first over here. Oh, there's the tracks. Guess we're going this way.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go?
Oh man, that actually got me.
A presence. Nightingale isn't far.
Alright, let's go back to the mind space.
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold.
Like a doorway, leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's ladle?
I got one more piece of evidence. Okay.
What is that? These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it. My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay.
The fuse was in place. She found it among the junk in the forest. Saga stepped inside the witch's hut. Something rushed through her. A presence. Familiar. She couldn't quite place it. Something long forgotten. She tried to hold on to it, but it was already gone. Inside, a bright light. Saga felt safe. Like nothing could hurt her here.
Thank you for the heart,
There were
mate.
objects that stood out to Saga as if the light had manifested them, pulled them from the darkness. A shift in reality, heavy with hidden meanings. A coffee thermos, a shoebox, a mop and a bucket, a poster on the wall, and in the cabinet, another manuscript page.
Locate the witch's hut, which I've already been at. Oh man, this game's starting to ramp up.
This is the witch's hut.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
What's up, Jamal?
This fuse is busted.
Oh yeah, I read all this stuff already.
This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
Oh, so now I finally got access. I can finally, like, save.
Another page. Making progress.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch.
Yeah, this
Show
is on
me
way
the
too.
terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
I already took care of all this.
Oh, okay. Okay, what am I doing next? Interpret the page's meaning. I need to go back to the mine place. Nothing there. Can I grab that? Thank you. I don't... What?
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual. Nah. To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign. Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now?
Oh. Okay, so we need to find Nightingale.
I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
Just leaned close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more. Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
While they played cards in the general store, the witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
Okay. I know where that's at.
I need to check the general store for the heart.
Do a little quick save.
Casey, I'm headed to the general store. I think I know how to get into the overlap.
Roger that. I followed some ATV tracks in the woods and got a bit turned around.
Did you get lost?
I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson. The years I spent with my ex-wife. I'll find my way back, don't you worry about it.
Yeah, this is it. Okay. Whoa, that's different. Oh yeah, I read that already. So the game is forcing me to go through this door.
Christ!
Oh man.
Occultist. A monster. Like Nightingale.
Check the Lady Fortuna at the counter.
Saga edged toward the broken door. Her gun
Why you say
ready,
whelp?
flashlight aimed ahead. Nightingale said it would be here. The Cauldron Lake General Store was overgrown, left to rot. Saga thought about the cult of the tree. They had been here, waiting, planning a gruesome ritual murder. Meanwhile, they played cards in the general store, like it was just another late-night poker game. Saga stepped closer to the door. Had the animal broken it? There was a loud crash. Saga found herself face to face with a cultist, a hulking figure in a raincoat. We watch in the night. Wild eyes behind a plastic deer mask, an axe in his raised hand.
The counter, let's see. Okay, so it's either one of those four. 705, 713, 717, 723. It was 723, that's what it was, okay. It's neither one of those. Am I just stupid? Like... This is crazy.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible. Sounds literary. But what does it mean? I feel like I recognize this. The fridge. The heart. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream. And now I need to give the heart to the witch. Makes total sense. Casey, there are cultists in the area. They're taken, like Nightingale. Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'm still finding my way back.
You have the worst sense of direction.
Any city in America I can get through drunk and blindfolded. It's these damn trees.
Okay, okay. I'm en route to Witch's Ladle. I need to perform a ritual to open the overlap. This can... But it is exciting.
Wait, what?
There's the sign with the witch.
Where's the sign at?
The wave crashed on the far side of the mirror. I brought you the Heart Witch. Show me the terror.
100%, yeah.
Casey, I think I'm in the overlap. Are you still on your way? Casey! Casey, do you read me? Logan? Logan! Where are you? What the fuck was that? Logan's back in Virginia. You're imagining things.
Whoa, is that Alan? That is Alan.
What was that? Wait. Did I get turned around?
Wow.
No, this is
okay,
right.
so we just...
This place
okay,
is looping.
this is definitely some mind
Like a nightmare.
messing around. Here's another manuscript.
The writer went into the lake, banished the dark presence. Taken still lurked in the woods. The dark place receded. The current pulled back those with darkness inside, into the lake. Nightingale was there, one of them. The dark presence, Jagger had taken him. The witch had stolen his heart. They sank beneath the waves. The dark place, wandering in the shadows, muttering to themselves. It's dark. I'm lost. Where am I? Who am I? I can't remember. It's cold. Premium cabins for rent in Bright Falls. Who said that? Can you hear me? I need help. Please. Stop this. What did I do? You must dig it out. Their shape shifted. Echoes of the writer's dreams. Fading in, fading out. The next story and the story after that. The writer was writing again.
Okay. Oh, we're crossing over.
He's here. Nightingale.
This is triangles again. Oh, Alan's trying to send us a message.
Who is that? It's like they're coming in over a bad signal.
Oh, here we go. All right.
Nightingale.
Oh.
Get away!
Oh, that's a dead end. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Okay. Quick slot then. Oh Lord, he came out of nowhere. Oh, is he finally down? Oh, great. Oh!
Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
Hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. I can hear you.
Cauldron Lake.
Yes, I'm at Cauldron Lake. Where are you?
How to escape. In danger. The Dark Presence.
Oh, she got teleported.
Danger.
I think, maybe, I don't know.
Thanks. Got it.
Yeah, she did. No way. Is that who I think it is?
Hey! Are you okay?
No! It's my fault! It got out!
That's Alan.
face!
Oh my.
Scratch!
Sir, calm down. I'm gonna need you to take a breath.
He's changed the story. The dark presence. We must stop it before...
Easy now. First things first. What's your name?
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've been...
Wake? Where did you come from? You've been missing for 13 years.
13.
Wow. So Alan is back. Man, I'm hooked to this game already. This game is fantastic. I'm probably not doing the best on collectibles, but this game is... I'm probably gonna end up replaying it eventually here. But... this game is amazing so far. Just 2 chapters in, I'm already hooked. Alright.
Anderson, where did you go? All of a sudden, the radio stopped working, and then that flooding just disappeared. Crazy forest. Is this who I think it is?
Casey, say hello to Alan Wake. Mr. Wake, this is Special Agent Alex Casey. He'll escort you to our car. Casey, I'll meet you there, right after I take a look around. If the flooding's receded, there might be evidence we missed earlier.
Okay. See you there.
Okay.
Alex Casey? How? Am I still... Is this the dark place? No, it can't be. I got out.
Oh yeah, because Alex is his character in his book.
The PI from your books has the same name as me. Great. Moving on.
Casey cannot stand that joke.
It's a bit of a hike to the car, Wake. Get your bearings, then we'll head out.
I need another minute. Cauldron Lake. I thought I'd
Give me
never
a
seen this
second,
place
Jay. I'll
again.
answer you.
Take your time. But you should know these woods aren't the safest.
Yeah. It's getting dark. You have a flashlight? It's not safe without a light.
I have a light. And a gun.
I just love how annoyed Casey sounds.
Pages. If you see pages of writing anywhere, you must take them and keep them safe. Our lives could depend on it. They have vital information.
We know about the pages, Wake. We'll keep an eye out for them.
Okay. Okay, just give me a moment. It's okay.
Take your time.
Casey's just so annoyed. Anyways, so the premise of this game is Alan Wake and his wife go to this place here, and it's all a mess. Like the fence of like what he writes about is basically what's haunting him, pretty much. So he's an author of like horror novels and stuff. So this whole dark presence is tracking him and everything. So he's been missing for 13 years. 13 years ago, the first game came out.
This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
Oh, it's repeating that dialogue. But
I used to love geology when I was in school.
So the events of
built a great
the
baking soda volcano for her science fair.
of his novels is coming true in real life.
That's almost a crime, Anderson.
So that's why
I'm not gonna say no
those
to quality
manuscripts
time
are
with a
important
volcano.
because they have information. And the whole thing that Alan has been trying to do is try to see where things went wrong so he could fix it. But he's been like stuck in a loop. So I think I'm gonna call it a day on this game. How long have I been streaming? About 2.5 hours. Yeah. I need to watch like in-depth thing of the story because these games are real trippy. But this game's fantastic so far. Well, if you guys have been here, I appreciate you guys sticking around and giving me a watch and everything, and you guys should check this game out. Anyways, I'll catch you guys on the next video. Have a great one.